Hi everyone, I am McDices, and we're going to be doing a weird one today. This is PT, and this is telling my second take of doing this because I barely messed up the first one. But this is actually a really fun and simple speedrun to get into, assuming you have it. That's the main dilemma. But for those of you who do, this is Glitchless, and this is going to be a very interesting category, and it could be a fun way of re-enjoying PT if you've previously played it. Now, if you're wondering how did I get it, I got it through a friend, and this is on my actual PS4. Yes, this is my legitimate PS4. This is all my stuff. So, you can see it there. Anyway, for speedrunning PT, there is a bit of an odd quirk. Once you beat the game, it will always be on the final level of the game. So what you must do before every run is you need to go to your settings, you need to go to your saved data, and then you need to delete the PT data. Now don't worry, I'm not deleting the actual PT, this is just the saved data. This is just, you know, how you kind of start the game. Now, Glitchless is mostly pretty easy, and you might be wondering, how do you speedrun a game like PT? Isn't this game just walking through hallways? Yes, but PT does have a win condition. PT's win condition is locked behind 14 loops. Some of them are straightforward, where you just walk through them. Others do have puzzles. This is going to be a speedruns explained thing, describing how to beat each of them, and kind of going into that. So that you're all having a great day, and you as well, Twitch chat. Hopefully you are doing good today. And while I am going into the beginning load here, it takes a little bit, I want to show you something. You might be wondering, what's that weird microphone next to you? This is a Rock Band microphone, a USB mic that I have also using a beer bottle and a Sad Cat mug to be on my desk. This is my impromptu mic stand, and this microphone is plugged into my PlayStation 4. Now, to run this game, you need a microphone. It could be a USB mic, you just need a PS4 microphone. The game must be able to detect your voice. It is a part of the game's puzzle, and it's very odd, but this has voice-activated speedrunning in it. So, that'll be used during one of the loops to beat it. So if you do not have it, you will not be able to beat this game. Alright, I'll be getting into the game shortly here. You may also notice, why does it say minus 39 on my time? That's going to allow me to start time right on first movement, and it makes it easier because I don't have to actually figure out, oh, when do I time it? I just hit start, and then it will time automatically. Anyway, for subtitles, I like to go to English, and for brightness, I like to go up by 2. Or 3. You can go up however much you like. Hell, you can go up max if you want. I like to have it a little bit brighter, because, you know, it's nice to be able to see. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, let's go. That 39-second timer is going to tick down, and PT speedrunning actually begins on first movement. So, once you begin the game, you can immediately start moving. Now, you might be wondering, why is it glitchless? I might be able to show this off in another future video, hopefully. But this game actually has some really cool glitches, and I've mostly learned them. They're just kind of hard and not really accessible. But it's still a fun category. But for this will be glitchless. This will be how the game is intended to be played, and how most people probably remember the game. I do speedrun Lifeline, funny enough. I do. Alrighty, so what you're going to want to do is you're just going to walk straight forward. Very invigorating movement, right? A lot of the times you're going to be doing here is you're going to be walking through the loops. This is called a basic loop, also known as loop 1. The idea of loop 1 is going to be walk to the end. A loop is defined as going from the beginning door to the end door. Most loops are simple because you just kind of walk down the hallway, do a quick turn, and walk down here. They should take roughly around 24 seconds. If you're doing it right. Or 20 seconds in total. Hey, look, I golded. Loop 2 is going to be more of the same, but there's a slight, you know, this is where the puzzle kicks in. So this time when I go there, the door is going to be closed. The way we're going to activate it is I'm going to hug the wall, I'm going to pass this portrait. Once I pass the portrait, I'm then going to turn around. That's going to cause this door to start banging. Once that door bangs, I can then go back over here, and that's going to cause that painting to fall. I want to kind of just go to the end of this wall and then walk back. By doing that, the door should be opened now. Like so. So, some of the loops in this game are going to require you to solve a puzzle, and that's a good example of the puzzle. This one is just movement-based. You just have to hit these certain movement triggers, and that will allow you to get through the door, which you can see I did very fast. Loop 3 is a standard loop 1. You're just going to be going through it, but this time I think the door is going to be slamming next to you. It's spooky, but carry on. Don't you worry. You'll be safe. I believe in you. You're brave. A lot of the run as well is going to be defined by your basic movement. If you're moving well, you're going to be saving time. If you're not moving well, you'll lose a minor amount of time, and that's okay. So, to continue forward with this is going to be another puzzle one called the door slam. What's going to happen is this door is going to close in front of me. I'm going to use the painting next to the door and walk right next to that and turn around. By doing so, this door will unlock. I want to look at the handle by pushing R3 to zoom in. You're going to look at the handle very quickly and just leave. You want that hand to shut. You can do that actually faster than I did it, but that's a good indication of what you're trying to do. That is entirely gated by the hand. I did it slightly slow, but that's okay. Alright, this one's easy. This is just going to be your wife jump scaring you, or my wife jump scaring me. Don't you worry, don't be afraid. You're a brave soldier. I believe in you. You can do this. Walk through Lisa and avoid the bugs. You'll be safe. There's gonna be less of a speedruns explained and more of me telling, I guess, Twitch chat and YouTube that they're brave. So loop 6 is going to be the flashlight. The way this is going to work is you're going to walk into the bathroom this time and look at the ground. You want to zoom in as soon as possible to pick up the flashlight. You can do it from a pretty great distance, actually, right when you get in the door, and then look at the baby fetus immediately in the sink. You want to kind of move, wiggle, zoom. You want to be looking at this boy. Once that creepy music starts, you've done this right. Now, what's going to happen is that doorknob is going to start going vertical. I like to move around while this is happening. It's going vertical. That means that the spooky scares are going to begin happening. Lisa's going to try attacking the door. This is what you want. It's supposed to be a jump scare. It's going to keep doing that until it goes horizontal. Once it goes horizontal and you can kind of see it here, you're actually going to start moving erratically. The way I do this is usually I kind of just keep going left and right, like so, and it's going to keep going back and forth as well. And that will open the door. Once the door opens, you can simply leave, and then you're good to go. But the notification there is that the door handle is now vertical. At this point, it will be straightforward movement. I think I was actually a little bit slower than I would like, but it's not bad. And then I proceed to gold. Imagine that. Nope. I mean, it's good, but that's alright. Alright, so loop 7 is going to be another puzzle. This time, you can actually die if you're not careful. Don't take too long. But when you're walking through this, it's going to be more the same, just standard time, but tilt slightly to the right and mash X. You're trying to hear a sound coming from that painting. You need to gouge out your wife's eye, and then you can leave. That is the puzzle, and it's very important to pull off. But the less you have to turn, the better it obviously will be, so just be ready to push X and turn. Alright, we're back to a standard loop, except look slightly up and a window will crash. That is the standard loop. I like to make sure that window crashes. If not, I think it might break. Make sure it crashes. So this is going to be the idea of the slow fridge and the fast fridge. This is going to be like a spooky puzzle where you need to spell the word hell. Phase 1 does not require it, known as the slow fridge. Phase 2, however, will loop you until you figure out the puzzle. So the way I'm going to describe it is you need hell to be on that wall. The word hell is going to spawn by looking at the phone desk. I'm going to define it as the phone cabinet, drawer. You're going to be looking to the left, and what you're going to do is you're going to see the word hello on the left, and you're just going to keep pushing R3 very quickly, like so. 4 times in total. If you do that right, you should be able to see the word hell. I did it right. There we go. Oh, no, I got hell. Oh, I missed one. That's fine. There we go. I got hello. Oh, that's bad. This is almost really good. And then once you see hell, just look there. You must look at the word hell. I can still PB, it'll be okay. But that's kind of how it goes. You want to do 4 quick looks, and really the trigger is looking at the letters disappearing. If you see the letters disappearing, that's good. Don't worry about this one. This is a standard loop. Just walk through it. The next one's going to be where the game usually kind of messes me on Glitchless, just because I really don't like pushing buttons. Right? Isn't that most of the run? You'd think. Anyway, the way button pressing is going to work is you're going to be running now. You're going to be running until you see a dropped frame or a hole in the wall. I'll kind of let you know when it arrives. The path's always going to be the same. So once you kind of pass this next turn, it's not this one, but like this, you'll see a hole in the wall, zoom in, and just look. Oh my god. Oh my god! Thank you. That was bad. Oh, I forgot to split too. That's fine. That was bad though. But looking through the hole using R3 is the intended thing you want to do here. The whole time as well, I'm holding down R3 and holding left on that. Do not push anything else or else you'll lose this. Dropping this loses you a lot of time because you have to watch this whole cutscene play out. You'll know you have it right when it kicks you. But I'm holding left because that's going to allow me to quickly turn and start moving forward once I leave this. There we go. Like that. Anyway, you'll know you did it right when you start walking again. Just go down the hallway. You'll be good. You don't need to talk to the baby, surprisingly enough. This can still PB, so I'm going to give it a go. Why not? At this point, though, you're doing pretty good. I'd say the hardest parts of the run are mostly over. But as you can see, it's kind of awkward. Nailing the timing of that hole in the wall is very important. It usually comes up after the last curve, and then you just want to push R3 right on it. If you miss it, you need to fully zoom back out. It's kind of awkward. And at this point, you're just going to wrap it up and go to the end. And then you're all good. I'm definitely losing a bit of time here, and we'll see how much. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad, though. Oh, I don't know if I can PB. I'll be okay. I might use my first take for this. We'll see. Anyway, at this point, we're stuck in the crash. I might just use my first take, chat. It might work. This is a waiting portion. You are simply going to wait. And that will be all. A waiting portion is all you're going to be doing here. Now, if you want to do 100% or know where the papers are, there's one up here. You just zoom in on it, you'll grab it. You don't need any of these. None of these are actually needed. But there's one down here. This section will just kick you to a crash screen at some point, and that's all you need to wait for. It is just going to crash. So, while I'm gathering these papers and showing, one by the clock. One by the clock, right there. One in the plants. There's one in the pause menu as well, but that's not the last one. That's a trick one. The other one's going to be in, like, the stairwell. Actually, I think I missed one. Which one did I miss? I don't know.
204863.
I got that one right. Did. Wait, no I didn't. Did I? I think I did. Anyway, let me talk about what's coming next, because right now we're just waiting. Next is going to be a talking section. The talking section, why we need the microphone, is mainly due to the last puzzle in the game. You know, maybe. It is possible. The talking section is going to require you to use your microphone to activate Lisa. Oh, so there we go. I'm pretty sure that was a messed up split, so I'm going to skip that one. But you're going to have to keep saying the word Jack. This is the activation trigger to get the baby to laugh and Lisa to spawn. You must get 3 baby laughs. One is on movement, one is on saying Jack, and one is by waiting. Realistically, my best experience with this to get the fastest one is by saying Jack repeatedly, like Jack, 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 repeatedly until it happens. And then I'll explain every part. So what I'm going to do is I'll keep saying Jack, I'll wait for an alarm to go off while doing this. I'll walk 10 steps after that, stop, wait for the babies to laugh, saying Jack the whole time until I hear 3 laughs. On the 3rd laugh, I'll then be looking at the phone to the left of me and zooming in. You'll see. Alright, it is now time. Jack. 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 I'm going to park myself in front of this window, and this would be a good spot to be. Jack. 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 Afterward, I'll walk 10 steps once that noise happens. Jack. 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 The phone's going to be to the left of me. Jack. Right there. Jack. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Jack. 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 There's the 3rd laugh. Wait for the phone. Zoom in.
You've been chosen.
And then once you have that, just walk to the ending, and then you are done. I think it might actually PP. Maybe. I tied. Anyway, that is PT. You know what? Maybe I'll submit that one. That's actually pretty good. Somehow. But now I feel bothered, because now I know I can do that again and get a better time. Anyway, that will suffice for a Glitchless Speedruns Explained. You can kind of see the whole thing there, so just to kind of fully explain that as to what I did, I am saying Jack to get Lisa to spawn earlier and the baby to get their laughs off faster. After the first laugh, you start walking with the timer. You walk 10 steps. Once you stop, you just wait and keep saying Jack. You keep saying Jack the whole time. Once that third laugh happens, you turn around to the phone, wait for it to ring, zoom in, and then if you got it, that's why subtitles are on there, because then you'll see you've been chosen, and you can actually leave early knowing if you got it right. All you need to see is you've been chosen, and then if you do all that, you're now a PT speedrunner. And I hope they all enjoyed this. If you're watching this on YouTube, I don't know, feel free to, what's the word? Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your favorite name that's Jack. And also, here's the trailer for Silent Hills, a game that won't happen. Don't believe me? At least at the making of this video. If you go to silenthill.com, you can see a tweet from Masahiro Ito complaining that he wishes he never made Pyramid Head. Konami no longer owns the Silent Hill website. I don't think they care very much about it. But it's still a cool trailer nonetheless, and the win condition of PT. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I guess I'll keep waiting for this to go off now I think about it. Exactly, feed the YouTube algorithm. Yeah! I'll let you do Glitchless after this. I'm hoping I can. I guess I'm leaving it in here. Sorry to hear, Shrapnel. It's going good. Exactly. Oh god, it's so bright! Silent Hill. Wait, you think this game's gonna get made? It won't. But that's PT.